Hello Libra, this is Kathy and welcome to your August 2016 spiritual growth reading, and I'm going to be working with some new cards and I'm going to show you. This is the motherpiece deck. This is the card looks like. They're like Native American, they have Native cards, not just Native American, but there's they're tribal, like there's black, African American, Native American. They're cool cards, you will see. And then the mystical art medicine cards, and mysticalartmedicine.com. Lovely, lovely deck. And I'll show you. I ordered them on Amazon. Both of them I got on Amazon, or you can get directly from the lady who makes these. I mean, I don't know if she painted them and did the artwork, but they're just amazing. Take a look at these cards. They're vibrant, beautiful, and rich in story. Look at this. Open heart. My light should be, let's look a little more this way, maybe. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Rebirth. Rhythm. Wow. Oh, wild. Child. This is like a child in the womb. Isn't that gorgeous? And higher choices. I haven't seen this one yet. And like guardian. Look at this. That's cool. Let's see, pick one down here. Miracles. I haven't seen that one yet either. Isn't that wonderful? One more and then I'll put them away. Over here. Ebb and flow. These are so delightful. Okay. Nurture. These are just so incredible. Her fertility. It's just, they're just so beautiful. I just want to show you all of them. Look at this, devotion. They're lovely. So what we're going to do in our spiritual growth reading is we're going to pick, Spirit is going to pick one of these to be at the center of our reading. And Spirit has a way. He told me to do the reading. I always refer to Spirit as a he. I don't know why. Because they're not gender. They're not gender anymore. Gender doesn't apply to them anymore. We're done incarnating. Spirit's talking to me. They're funny. Okay, so picking you a card. I need to move up closer to the table. Okay, here we go. Look at the glare from the light on the table. Isn't that cool? Okay. Oh, here, got a card already. And it's initiation. Wow. Fantastic. Look at the candles around the tree. And the two triangles. The six-pointed star. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, and so, what Spirit told me to do, I was trying to do this with Celtic Cross. It wasn't working. It just wasn't. I can't even tell you why. It's like the energy was completely wrong. It just wasn't working. I did like 7 readings, deleted them all. I didn't even know how I was going to proceed, and then Spirit told me to do it this way, and I'm like, what? You know, I didn't even want to do it. And it turns out that it's fantastico, absolutely fantastico. So, whoa, still shuffling. Sorry about that. Okay. Spirit is talking to me. We're having a conversation behind you. You don't get to hear. I'm crossing my ankles under the chair, and I'm thinking, Is that going to block the energies for it? So I'm like, no, Carissa, relax, be comfortable. Spirit is so cool. We just have these long conversations that go on forever. I don't know if sometimes we don't really talk about anything, you know, it's just like chit chat. You know, you would think they are way too busy for anything so nonsense, but they're not. I love it. So we cut the deck, and this is what Spirit told me to do. We put 4 cards up here. This is your present situation. And regarding reading reversals, because the cards are round, I just wait for the clarifiers to tell me, you know, the vibe of it, whether it should be reversed or not. And then this is where you are now, and this is your challenges. This is what you're working on. You know, these are your issues that you're working on. Okay. So in the interest of time, because I've been doing these way too long, I'm going to pick 1 card at a time and do clarifiers on it, and at that time I'll show you the card by the camera and talk about the name of the card. So we're going to do the clarifier on this first. 7 of Cups, and you see all this beautiful energy is coming out of her crown chakra. And it's healing. Green is healing, and the purple is a spiritual. And this is usually like 7 floating ADD cups. But so their take on that card is wisdom instead of unconscious, kind of unconscious garbage is what the traditional card is. And instead they're doing it as healing information, healing choices. So that's interesting, because it's not exactly like, but very close to the traditional deck, and that's what the issue is. And well, that's why I need to hear from you whether you like these cards or not, because I don't have to use them again, or certainly not on the Libra reading. If Libras, and the majority of Libras don't like them, I will switch to a more traditional card like this. I forget. Oh, I have a memory like I said. When I sit down here, all I can do is like channel what Spirit is telling me, and the rest of me is like a ding dong. Okay, so this is like seahorses. This is the dream state, like the dream card. Okay, dreams, wishes. This is the Ace of Sword, upright. And this is the World card. Big, major arcana, big change card. That's the big change card in the deck. So, what we have here is this beautiful information coming out of us. And these are all clarifiers on this. This is more like fantasy, dream. We have this truth. So it's like this beautiful information comes pouring out of you, almost like in a dream. You get the truth that brings a new beginning, that whole new. This is more than a new beginning, and why can't I think of the word? It's like it's the whole major arcana. It's the end, and this is you're starting at the beginning. So it's the world. It's the end of a cycle. That's it right there. Okay, so what we have here, and that's what I need to do. I need to explain this card for you, and then shuffle and get clarifiers. So I don't know if this is right side up or not. But what this is a 2. It's about a choice. And see how the bubbles, she's thinking about an elder woman who's not incarnated anymore, and asking her advice on this choice she needs to make. And it's the 2 of Wands. Wands are fire energy. Oh my God. I'm going to do the clarifier on that, and then I'm going to put this here because I did not read you the initiation card. I need to read you what that's about. This is my last reading. I'm afraid I'm in a hurry. I'm sorry. I'll slow down. We have the Magician. You have the power to do this, to make this decision. Meditate. And there will be a victory. How's that? Well, that's pretty clean, isn't it? Okay, so this initiation card here, I'll show you. This beautiful card. Look at that. Is has some stuff to read. There you go. See, it's way too much for me to read. That's why I think if you like these cards, you should buy the book because they are amazing. I am just in love with them. So there's a whole bunch to read, and I just pick a paragraph. It's like, close your eyes, you know. No, it's not that bad. But I am... Here we go. So, perhaps somewhere along the way you have grown away from yourself, tried to make yourself fit into a mold that you are not. As long as you try to invent meanings and purpose in your life to be what others think you should be, you are not yourself. All right, the next one. This card brings awareness you are in an initiation or perhaps about to embark upon one. This understanding is an important clue for gentle passage. Perceive everything as absolutely perfect. What you are experiencing is a necessary component for your journey. You can relax and begin to flow with the spirit rather than struggle and fight in resistance. Overcoming the constant of your mind. Overcoming the contest of your mind is the hardest part of an initiation. So fighting with the ego's energy. Anyway, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's the initiation tree. Oh, magical tree. Oh, someone's going to give me shit about getting this word wrong. Merkaba. M-E-R-K-A-B-A-H. Merkaba. Awareness. Merkaba awakens sweet eternity. Cinnabar scents the air. The circle in flame. The infinite share. All the elements are here. Initiation is near. And Cheryl Lynn, I think her name is on the binding of this book. I don't know if she painted these pictures, but I like what she wrote. And that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the foundation of this reading. Sorry, I forgot to read that in the very beginning before I put down the cards. Temperance. So we have the Three of Cups and a clarifier for the Three. This is a celebration. So, you know, this isn't the first time I've had something come, like, if the card seems all wonderful, yet. Then we get this card of Temperance. Spirit, was that meant for that? Spirit, was that meant for, was the Temperance card meant for the Three of Cups? No. It was meant for the 10. Okay. So here on the 10 is just as happy a card. Here, this is a happy family card, but it's tipped a quarter turn, so let's see what Spirit has to say about that. And so there's something required in Temperance, but I don't see what it is yet. Because that's not a full-blown unhappy family card. But there's something that's got that card tipping. Here we go. So, oh my God, what's with the 4 cards? Okay, so here we have a choice to make here, and that's why we've got the quarter turn on our happy family. In this case, this is more than happy family. This is the 10 of Cups is like happy tribe. Look at that. They're celebrating their happy tribe. Ooh, look at this spot. And I don't know if I put this up to the camera. This is the Three of Cups. And this is the full expression of the suit. Threes are full expression. So this is happiness, love, celebration. There, everybody's all happy. So we have happy cards. But we do get a few dark cards now and then. So there's a choice to be made. And this card, right side up, means you're ready to make the choice. There's a need for some stability and balance when you make the choice. And we have the, you know, the dance you do, either before or after. And we have the Fool reversed, and that's about as reversed as it gets with the 0 down here. And the Fool reversed is about, think about this, and the Temperance card is to have patience. So you want to give it thought. You don't want to do it, you know, you're not in the Fool going off, you know, not having to think about it. This means give it some thought and some patience and some temperance. And that'll bring your Ten of Cups up into the happy position, and you have a choice to make there. So there wasn't supposed to be cards for this. The Four of Discs. Are we doing clarifiers on the Four of Discs, or am I just going to talk about the Four? The Four of Discs here, after, this is the Four of Discs. It's after conflict, she's retreating in her space, in her private place, and she's only letting in specific people who are going to help with her healing. She's like a quarter turn. So let's see if there's an issue here, or everything's just fine, or what this is all about. Okay, so there's a this is the Seven of Swords, the liar, cheater, thief, and it's the fox going down. Look, his head's hanging down, going over here because he's going to steal some chickens. He's hungry. He needs dinner. So I say, if that's as evil as these cards get, you know. So we got a liar, cheater, thief here, and we have everybody working hard together in harmony. And I think that card in the normal tarot is working alone, and I like this because we're working like in a community. I just think that's sweet, as opposed to just being so much on our own like Americans tend to do, you know. I think good. Okay. So, and we have this Nine of Swords reversed. So, there's, so what we have here is we have a, you know, an issue that we need some healing. And it's caused us some pain. But this card's reversed, so it's the end of this pain. And the pain's associated with this thief who's taken something from us. More than a chicken, I imagine. And with this working, this is our healing process, working within our community, within our family and friends, circle of family and friends. What do you think of that? Is that happy or what? So I need to know what you think about these cards, okay? So leave a comment of some sort, like you prefer the round cards, you like the round cards, or you prefer the traditional deck. So here we have the Daughter of Discs. She's equivalent to the Page, and it's an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So her message is associated with money, finances. Okay, so now we have the Hangman, and he's completely parallel. So I think we may be coming out of the Hangman state. Maybe a message regarding a message. And then here we have a Shaman of Wands. It's a fire sign. So we have a message. The main card we have is a message regarding finances. The clarifier on that is we're coming out of a state of hangman. And see, we're not completely out. We're kind of horizontal. We're not this and we're not that. So we're kind of horizontal. And there's a shaman of wands, which is the fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this can be a person. We're going to be an energy, but it's usually a person. And let's see. Spirit. Okay. God, Spirit. Well, give me the whole deck. Okay, so, message about money, and will this message make us feel like we're out of that suspended state? And here we have, she's been through a battle, and when all the women get together and touch their swords in the middle, they can fly. And this gives them the power to feel like she can make a very difficult choice. So she has a difficult choice to make regarding a message about finances. But it looks like it comes out well with this shaman of wands. But let me do one more clarifier to see. It's like the story isn't complete, you know? Oops, here we go. Okay, now we have the Emperor, a powerful man interested in only the truth. And he can be the head of a corporation, a judge. He's the big cheese. He's the man at the top. There's nobody really above him. Well, you know what I'm saying. He's at the big top. At the big top. And then we have the moon. And we don't have any cards of deception, so... Spirit. I'm getting lost. Help. I keep doing clarifiers. I get the feeling I'm losing it here. Are you going to tell me something? Or am I missing it? Okay, why do you keep giving me the whole deck? Okay, it's only 2. Oh, it's 3. Alright, so... Here we go. This story's getting long. It's a freaking novel. Okay, so... Okay, but we do have what we need to do. So I'm not sure, this could be a judge, but I don't see anything else. What we have is, okay, something's leaving you. This is something to do with this message, is leaving you feeling partially suspended, like you're coming halfway out of it. You're making a very difficult choice, but you know you can make it. There may be consequences, but you're not worried about it. You can make this choice. We have the blessings of the moon, of that mysterious moon place. And we have 2 men, the shaman, the king of wands, and the emperor. So this one's the one with the most power. They're both upright. What they have to do with this, I'm not sure. But with your difficulty, you're going to, this is the 5 of discs. You're going to, you make bread, go into the kitchen, do something. It's like, you don't necessarily have to cook, but this is about doing something that comforts you at a difficult time. And in here, there's a message of love from the Son of Cups. And the Sun is like S-O-N. The Son of Cups is a water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So that's the energy of it. It's not really a person. It's the energy, the warm energy, the loving energy that's going to surround this message. And then you will be harvesting what you've sown. The original message was a message about pentacles, discs. Okay, so now we have This is a birth of something new. It could be an idea, it could be a baby, it could be the birth of something new, a creative project. It's the 10 of discs, and the 10 is the end of a cycle, a new beginning. What's a new beginning? End of a cycle. And so we're creating something new. And okay, so these two cards. And so we have the Strength card. And I know why we have the Strength card. Because Spirit is calling for us to do something. And we don't want to. Or we hear it, but it's like, yeah, later. I'm not listening. But the Spirit is telling you, be strong. Just go for it, you know. This is something, what Spirit is calling you for is something that means a lot to you, and it's something you want to do. But, you know, it's like, oh, I can't do that, or, well, that's too wonderful, you know. And, no, it's not. You need to do it. You need to be strong because it is something new and something, you know, that feels a little bit scary. It's like, oh, I can't do that. But you can, and you just need to be strong and proceed with it. Just take it one step at a time. So we have the Priestess of Cups, and she's like a quarter turn. And this is like the Queen of Cups. This is the loving energy, the warm, loving, nurturing energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be a woman. This Libra, you're an air sign. So it's it could be you expressing that part of yourself. So let's see. And we got the Soulmate card. The Lover's card, I mean. We got the Lover's card. So, a new love. And it's the Cups, too. The Priestess of... Okay, so we're getting a fiery message. The Daughter of Wands is the equivalent to, like, the Page. A fiery message regarding a lover. And what does the Priestess of Cups have to do with it? Is that the kind of energy that's coming your way? I knew what this card meant, and now I've forgotten. Every time I think of it, I know that it's like, oh, it's not like what you think. The Eight of Cups. It's about, it looks like it's about a whole bunch of choices. Let me think. What is that about? A bunch of choices. See, hold it. It's about emotions. This is an overwhelming amount of emotions. That's what it is. The octopus with all these... This is an overwhelming amount of emotions. So we have... isn't this lovely? That's just kind of weird. Did I show you the Lovers? And the Priestess. So here we have, this is our main card, and this is the clarifiers on it. So either you or someone else is coming from this kind of, this warm, loving cups, a nurturing place. And then there's the Lovers involved with this. The Lovers card is like, you have a new lover coming. And there's a whole bunch of emotions wrapped in it. And there's a fiery message. And I don't see it that looks like, what's the outcome? Well, of course it's good because you've got the Lover's card upright. Let's see if we can get an outcome. So we have the Heartbreak card reversed, and the Sword of Truth, the Queen of Swords, Priestess of Swords. So it's the truth. It's a sword of truth. And that could be the message. This priestess could be you, Libra. It's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These two can be a pair. One's it's just a very loving. This could be. They don't have to be. You know. Either the sexes are interchangeable. But it looks like a very warm, loving energy, and that is your new lover. You're very emotional about it because there's a heartbreak from the past. So there's you probably have some healing to do with that heartbreak, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Well, let me know what you think of these cards, because they have a different impact now than the the Rider-Waite type deck. So for spiritual growth reading, I like these cards, but they may be too, not powerful enough for the message to be a real tarot deck. I mean, they are a real tarot deck, but I had a friend in the 80s give me a reading with these cards. She had the tiny deck. And the reading was quite good. I mean, she was very accurate, and it's really, the accuracy is really about the reader, not so much what deck of cards, because the truth is we could read with, a bicycle deck. Spirit will come through anything. It's not so much annoying about the cards as listening. Let me know what you think. Yes or no on the round deck, or I prefer the traditional deck. Give me your opinion. Thank you. This is Kathy from Tarot Me a Story. See you next week. Thank you.